When's the last time you've taken a vacation? Did you stay at an expensive hotel that charged you for everything? Even if you didn't order room service or use their fancy mini fridge, they'll charge you for Wi-Fi fees, housekeeping fees, and resort fees. How do they get away with charging so much? Well, they might be charging you a lot, but in today's video, we will show you why they're actually cutting you a deal. Today on Wealthverse, where we take a look at the most expensive hotel rooms in 2022. Number 5. Laukala Island Resort Hilltop Estate in Fiji. This is a one-of-a-kind South Pacific experience, with a luxury residency costing over $60,000 a night. For that price, you get to pick one of the 25 locations listed on their website, spread all around the island, on hilltops, stretching out on the public beach, or above the lagoon. Regardless of which location you choose, you will likely have an amazing view of the city and the surrounding landscape, access to the sea, the infinity tub, your own Rolls-Royce equipped with a professional chauffeur, and many other amenities. The island resort also offers a lot of recreational activities typical to the place, such as snorkeling, diving, yachting, horse riding, hiking to the inland peak, tours to the organic farm, and likely much more. This looks like the perfect place for an island getaway, which only the richest of the rich can comfortably afford. Number 4. The Penthouse at the Mark Hotel in Manhattan, New York comes up as the very next entry on our list, with a price tag of $75,000 a night. Now, for a lot of people, New York is just a very loud and dirty city with unreasonably pricey living costs, but to others, it is the center of Western culture. Still, the outrageously wealthy will opt to stay as far away from the culture on the street level by opting to get the penthouse suite on the 16th floor. For the price, you get 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 2 wet bars, 2 powder rooms, 4 fireplaces, a living room that converts into a ballroom, and a panoramic view of Central Park. And after all is said and done, you can boast to your friends that you spend the night in the largest hotel suite in the US of A. Number 3. For this next entry, we're taking a trip to Europe, what many consider to be the birthplace of Western culture, in one of the richest countries in the world, Switzerland, where you can enjoy a comfortable stay at a fancy hotel while hiding away your undisclosed earnings in offshore accounts. We're talking, of course, about the Hotel President Wilson Royal Penthouse Suite in Geneva. With only a $5,000 markup from the Mark Hotel Penthouse, at $80,000, you too can enjoy the lavish accommodations of the Swiss Palace, since you're effectively renting out the entire 8th floor of the hotel. History buffs might recall that the likes of Bill Clinton and Mikhail Gorbachev spend the night on that very same floor. If that isn't enough for a distinguished person such as yourself, you might be won over by the picturesque view of the Alps and the personal assistant, butler, and chef who work 24/7 for your pleasure. You will be sitting right next to the United Nations building on Lake Geneva, and I imagine you will be able to hear the heated debates about war, hunger, and pollution all the way from the 8th floor. If you're lucky, you might even hear a good idea for legislation, which will, of course, end up vetoed by a greedy world power. Number 2. We are circling back to the United States for this one, going to what some claim to be the most decadent city in the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. If you want big at blackjack, you might be inclined to treat yourself by spending the night at the Palms Casino Resort Empathy Suite. It used to be called the Hugh Hefner Suite, believe it or not, and the price used to be just $40,000 a night. However, after the renovations in 2018, they changed the name and added a new price tag of $100,000. The 2-story suite was redesigned by the famous artist Damien Hirst. At 9,000 square feet or 840 square meters, it hosts various artwork and a curved bar for 13 people, making it the perfect place for a connoisseur. The catch is, you can only get the room for a 2-night minimum, raising the price to $200,000 and technically making it the most expensive hotel suite in the world. However, if you clean everyone out in the casino below, and we go by movie logic, you might be lucky enough to be offered a suite for free, as long as you refrain from playing there ever again. Number 1. Are you guys ready to find out what the most expensive hotel room in the world is? You're probably expecting another skyscraper in a large metropolitan area with some top-of-the-line amenities, right? You'd be surprised to learn that the #1 most expensive hotel room in 2022 is underwater. That's right, our last entry on this list is the Lover's Deep Luxury Submarine in St. Lucia, with a price tag of $170,000 per night. Sadly, as of recording this video, the offer is no longer available, though this is likely because the submarine is undergoing maintenance, although it could have been sold off. But if you have the money, and the offer is back on the market, and you want to treat your significant other to a night of romance and passion, this is undoubtedly the best place for it. The submarine lights up the surrounding subaquatic depths, illuminating the sea life as it passes by its many windows. You will have your own seasoned captain, a butler, and a private chef that will cook whatever you desire. If you're on your honeymoon, however, you will be offered a gourmet aphrodisiac tasting menu of oysters, caviar, and chocolate fondant. Which hotel room would you choose? Are they worth the money? Or do you perhaps prefer a more traditional traveling experience, one that involves camping, hiking, sightseeing, and just a little bit of exotic food? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy our content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, where we try to uncover the enigma of wealth.